On the corner of 12th and Hull Street on Richmond's south side stands a building that's become a home for Mikkel Hutchinson.
And it's treated me good.
The 65-year-old former Army veteran served our nation in Panama during the Cold War.
You don't want to go through it, but you signed up. You gotta go.
But nearly 30 years after retiring from the service, he found himself spending his nights out in the cold.
I stayed in my car for a while, a little two-seater. That wasn't comfortable, but it was a roof over my head.
Hutchinson lost his job as a construction worker during the pandemic.
Then the rents went up, and so I had to vacate.
And after 3 months of homelessness, Hutchinson went to the VA in search of help. That landed him here.
I was home, I felt home.
Liberation Veteran Services. The nonprofit provided a bed for Hutchinson and a connection to other men who once walked in his shoes, like Stanley Banks.
So I got here, and I feel like the Lord guided me here.
This 71-year-old spent 5 months here 4 years ago.
Came here, and they had a bed for me. All I wanted to do was see a bed and over my head, man. I was in heaven.
After guidance from LVS during his wait for a housing voucher from the VA, Banks was back in his own place.
Didn't have anything. Now, God has blessed me with housing, food in my box, a little clothes on my back. And I finally got my driver's license. I went through that.
That's why he still returns to this historic building.
I would have never thought I would come to this point in life.
To show those who live here now where their life could soon be.
They have helped me tremendously. They never have shut the door in my face. They're always open, and it's been it feels just good, to come this far.
Banks and Hutchinson know they're the lucky ones.
When I see veterans out there or homeless people, I say, well, by the grace of God, that goes me.
Because right now, Liberation Veteran Services can only serve 38 veterans at a time.
There's a pretty consistent waiting list for our program. We are seeing a huge spike, especially from those who have served in combat.
That's why the nonprofit, led by Jay Patrick, is working to expand. Here on Midlothian Turnpike, construction is underway on Veterans Village.
We've designed the space specifically for comfort, dignity, and respect.
The development will replace the current building on Hull Street and will feature 50 micro apartments, a community building, a kitchen, laundry facilities, and a courtyard.
They're going to actually have a key that they can have their own private quarters, their own private shower, their own private bedroom, and it's going to be a much more dignified space.
I've always had my own place, so it'd be nice getting back into it.
Hutchinson will likely be in his own apartment before the transition to Veterans Village happens in late December.
Well, I'm just waiting till the housing authority come and say, you ready to go?
But he and Banks can already see the impact this new space will have.
This is the best thing going for veterans, homeless veterans.
These men who may not have fought in combat are still battling their own issues. But this space helps give them hope for a future and a new home.
This program is about getting another start in life all over again.